action video and see what you got. That would be so cute. Oh. Well, right now on Good Morning Northwest, why many residents walked out of a meeting in Findlay regarding the Lineage warehouse fire, plus the health issues they say they're dealing with because of the ongoing fire.
The latest on a shooting in Toppenish, why police say they shot a man while responding to a disturbance call.
Also, an investigation underway after an assault in Pasco, the reason officers were carrying around large rifles.
And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica DeLal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is Friday, June 7th. A great Friday it is.
It's going to be a good Friday. And do you have any plans this weekend?
I don't really have any plans right now, but I'm thinking I have to get outside because
you want to get outside in those hot temperatures?
So. Again, we said it a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe go out early in the day. I think that's what I will plan to do.
I think so. I'm going to try to not be out there when it's really, really hot. So it's usually the afternoon. Let's check in now with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see how hot exactly it's getting. I know we're hitting 90s, Tiffany?
Yes, we'll hit 90s today and through the weekend, and you want to avoid the hottest part of the day, which is between 10 and 4. So if you have those outdoor activities planned with the kids, try to do it, 9, 10 o'clock. I know it's early, but that'll be the coolest part of the day, or do it, 6, 7, 8 o'clock right before sunset. So try to plan those outdoor activities early or late, and if you're going to be out during the peak heating hours, try to incorporate some water. Jill, I know you're going to want to get a water table for your son coming up. A little bit too young now, but my kids love it. When he gets a little bit older, those water tables are great, and they definitely allow for plenty of playtime. Your 24-hour temperature change showing that we're a good 6 to about 11 degrees warmer than where we were at this time yesterday morning. That puts our temperatures in the 50s, 55 in the Tri-Cities, 53 in Prosser, 56 degrees in Yakima. So as the kids are getting ready to head off to school on this Friday, it's going to be hot. Make sure they have the water bottles ready to go. 67 around drop-off, lower 80s by recess, so no jacket needed today, and high temperatures around 90 degrees. Lots of events going on this weekend. We'll have the Tri-Town Get Down forecast, plus your Dust Devils forecast. Stacey Lee will be throwing out the first pitch. That's all coming up in a little bit. Back to you, ladies.
Thank you, Tiffany. And new information this morning, more than 1,000 community members impacted by the Lineage fire in Findlay showed up to a meeting about the massive warehouse fire yesterday evening.
This meeting was about a class action lawsuit against the company. Now, the media was not invited inside, so you're looking at pictures given to us by a community member that was there. Lawyers from a firm in Seattle and Portland held a PowerPoint presentation and took questions from upset parents, business owners, and others. Now, our crews were granted an exclusive interview with one of those lawyers right before the meeting held inside Findlay Middle School's gym.
And I'm just here to gather information from the community about what's happened over the Lineage fire and the subsequent smoke event, find out how people are being affected, and give them some practical guidance on keeping records and getting the care that they need. It's not to give medical or legal advice, but just this is how you document this sort of thing. Get ready for litigation if it's going to happen. We don't know if it's going to happen.
We also heard from other people outside the school, many of them leaving early because they told our crew they felt the meeting wasn't going anywhere. Residents of Findlay, Burbank, and surrounding areas are angry. The fire still isn't out. It first broke out on April 22nd.
Everything from smoke, toxic chemicals, to animals becoming severely ill and kids waking up with bloody noses or rashes, the community wants Lineage to take better action. The company has gone silent since around April 25th. Apple Valley News Now's Austin Reed will have more information up on our website.
In your crime headlines now, a Toppenish police officer shot a person who authorities say had a weapon.
Authorities say officers with the Toppenish Police Department were assisting officers with the Yakima Nation Tribal Police during a disturbance call. The shooting happened in the 400 block of South Toppenish Street. At one point, one of the officers shot the person but did not release what kind of weapon the person had. The person was taken to the hospital and their current condition is not yet known. Washington State Patrol has taken over the investigation at this time.
And in more crime news, Pasco police are investigating after a man tried to attack another person with an axe.
This happened yesterday afternoon near the intersection of North 13th Avenue and West Pearl Street. Authorities say they're still working out what happened before the man tried to attack. No one ended up being hurt, but the large police response had officers carrying large rifles and walking around the scene.
It was a report of an incident. This is a typical arrest. Just the response because of what was relayed to dispatch. That's what warranted all the cops coming out. If somebody's trying to hurt somebody, we're going to respond in full force. That's priority.
Lieutenant Groom says they were able to arrest the man even though he tried to get away. And Groom says officers also found the man had several sharp weapons in his possession. In community event news, the Tri-Cities is offering a unique new feature at one of Richland's parks.
City leaders and members of the community turned out for the big unveiling yesterday. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says this is an attraction that people of all ages can enjoy.
3, 2, 1.
With a quick snip, the Outdoor Fitness Center at Richland's Howard Amon Park is officially open.
I just found out that you can kind of race, do a nice little race with your family, so I'm so excited to bring my family out here, race everybody that I know. I live really close by here, so probably we could come out here 3 to 4 times a week, so pretty often.
Richland Mayor Teresa Richardson says Howard Amon Park is the perfect location for the city's newest attraction.
It's a wonderful spot because not only is the location next to the community center, it's in the park, and so people can enjoy the physical activities and also the element of art. And so Richland is promoting art in public spaces, and this one is just beautiful.
The artwork, also designed by Tri-Cities artist, who says she is thrilled to have been chosen to showcase her roots.
And I got the call that it had been selected. It was an incredible moment. And this opportunity came up to put in a call for public art. I just couldn't help but put in a submission. This artwork was about bringing the beauty of the Tri-Cities into Howard Amon, and I just couldn't pass up that opportunity.
Mayor Richardson says the feature is not just about people being able to build up their fitness. It's about building up the community as a whole.
We hope that people just feel like this is our home. This is the place we love to play, work, live, and that they really appreciate living in Richland and enjoying it.
The fitness court is available for people of different levels of fitness abilities. You can make the exercise more difficult or less difficult, depending on your level of fitness.
At the Outdoor Fitness Center, there's 7 different movement stations, and at one of those stations, you can do push-ups.
Granado says the fitness court is the perfect way for people to get moving without spending a dime.
Not everyone can afford a gym, to pay for a gym, so it's really nice that they're making it affordable because it's free, so why not? Why not come out here and bring everybody, bring your family, have a good time, and get a good workout in.
They work out no matter your level or your age. Reporting in Richland, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
I love that kid at the end of that. Making me smile. Oh, too cute. So strong. At this time, the court doesn't have a specific name, but it is open 24 hours a day in all seasons.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, as temperatures only get warmer, we have a health alert you need to keep in mind.
This being important for those that like to eat outside. We'll give you the details when we come back.
Chains have drama.
1 more minute.
Braces add more drama.
Oh, how does anyone do this?
Invisalign is better oral hygiene and no drama.
Just one kiss.
With Reynolds Wrap, cooking becomes so easy, you can feel like the chef of your kitchen. Easy prep, easy cook, easy clean. Reynolds Wrap.
Listen up. I devised a plan to find better home internet, guys. Madison, you scout the web for the best deals. Peggy, you monitor our projected data usage. And Ellen...
Avoid that hassle and go with U.S. Cellular Home Internet. No more guesswork, and it is faster than ever.
All right, new plan. You sign us up for U.S. Cellular Home Internet. Clipper and I will try it out by streaming the game in our new sports theater.
Is that a grill?
And a hot tub for you.
U.S. Cellular new and improved home internet, just $34.99 when bundled with a wireless plan.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th, for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at tritowngетdown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
When it comes to your health, timing is everything. Health First Urgent Care is your reliable healthcare solution, locally owned and operated, providing care to our community. With locations in Pasco and Richland, we're open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. No need to wait in long lines or rush to the ER for minor concerns. At Health First Urgent Care, we've got you covered with on-site x-rays and short wait times. Your health is our priority. Walk-ins are welcome. You can get the care you need when you need it. Health First Urgent Care, because your well-being comes first.
Save now for summer with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including $100 off a Bestway 15-foot steel Pro-Max pool. Member price at just $249.99. Save more now only at Bi-Mart.
The Memorial Day savings have been extended at all Walker's Furniture stores with big holiday discounts on all your favorite brands. Get the biggest savings of the season or take advantage of 5 years no-interest financing.
During these final days at Walker's.
TriQ Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your health headlines, it's no secret that the weather is heating up, and if you like to soak up the sun and enjoy your summer meals outside, it's important to remember that bacteria can thrive in the warmer temperatures. Jacqueline Lee shares steps you can take to avoid foodborne illness.
Whether you like to grill in the backyard or picnic in the park, the summer season is a popular time to gather and eat outdoors.
Something you have to keep in mind is that bacteria tends to grow faster in warmer and humid months.
The CDC estimates there are about 48 million illnesses, 128,000 hospitalizations, and 3,000 deaths from foodborne diseases in the U.S. each year. In order to stay safe and avoid foodborne illnesses, follow guidance from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The first step, the USDA recommends washing your hands ahead of preparing food and again before and after handling raw meat.
We recommend that you're washing your hands for at least 20 seconds with warm water and soap.
The USDA says to beware of the danger zone between 40 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit when bacteria grows most rapidly. This means storing hot foods at or above 140 degrees Fahrenheit by keeping foods on the grill in heated chafing dishes, slow cookers, or warming trays. And for perishables that are cold, store at 40 degrees Fahrenheit or below.
So you're putting them in coolers, you're keeping them in insulated bags, you're using cold points like ice and gel packs.
Try packing drinks in a separate cooler from food, since the beverage cooler may be opened frequently and could reach an unsafe temperature for perishable foods. And when foods are taken out to be served, follow the 2-hour rule.
So we recommend that you don't leave your food outside for more than 2 hours. If it's over 90 degrees outside, we recommend you don't leave it outside for more than 1 hour.
If food sits out for longer, consider it unsafe and discard it. The USDA says when in doubt, throw it out. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, we'll be hearing from President Biden this morning. He'll be speaking from the cliffs of Normandy. We've got the story. But first, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your first alert full forecast. We'll be right back.
Stan's gonna ride the Nebula Drop Tower.
Finally! I'm ready to ascend to the clouds, to go where no dino has gone before. Goodbye, Earth. Hi, Alice!
Whoa! He doesn't know it comes back down?
Apparently not. I'll let you know when I hit orbit. Drop tower, I get it.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including go-karts, mini golf, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
You thought it would bust through the ceiling?
You came through a portal from another dimension. Weird stuff happens.
Hi, I'm Catherine Fortner. We just finished building this dream deck for one of our best customers, and we get everything we need from Par. With Shauna's help.
Everything from design to delivery.
Par, go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Hard work, perseverance, courage. These are the attributes of a champion. A lifetime of success starts here at the Children's Developmental Center. Every child needs a champion. Support our mission of empowering families and improving children's lives. Join us for our fundraiser, Summer Cuisine at Terra Blanca, presented by Country Financial. Will you be one of our champions?
Visit us at our new urban wine bar in historic downtown Kennewick. Choose from a variety of wines and food from our expanded menu. Enjoy time with friends old and new. After hours with riverfront views from our shaded patio, we are Murray Gaston Wine Bar.
Tonight, join Apple Valley News Now and your Tri-City Dust Devils for Family Feast Night. Get hot dogs, soft drinks, ice cream, potato chips, and Laffy Taffy for just $2 each this Friday night. We'll see you at the ball game.
Mark has a new system to prevent him from snoring. Yes.
Yeah, that's hot.
Wow. Next live from Inside Out 2, Amy Poehler.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Hope your Friday is off to a good start. Maybe you're heading to the Tri-Town Get Down later on this afternoon or this evening after work. If you're going to be going and attending this event in Richland at the John Dam Plaza, it'll begin today, a little bit later on this afternoon, and continue all night long. Prepare for the hot weather. Temperatures will be in the 90s before the sun goes down. Once the sun goes down, temperatures start to gradually drop into the 80s, but we won't be into the 70s until after 10 o'clock. So you'll need the sunglasses early on. You'll need the sunscreen. Try to find some shade as well as you're listening to that fantastic music. And the temperature trend will be similar tomorrow and Sunday as well. I know that festival goes right through the weekend. Taking a live look outside right now, we do have a few high-level clouds, not many, as we overlook Badger Mountain there out of our Kennewick sky cam. A beautiful start early this morning. Not quite as chilly as we were at this time yesterday morning. We're into the 50s. 55 in the Tri-City, 60 Walla Walla, 56 in Hermiston, 56 in Yakima, 59 degrees in Toppenish, and I bet we're going to be in the 60s over the next hour, at the top of the hour, I should say. Now that area of high pressure is going to shift farther north today, bringing the hottest air along with it. So all the locations in this dark red polygon there, they'll be 10 to 20 degrees above average. We're not going to see any records broken today or tomorrow, but some areas in southern or northern California, I should say, and northern Nevada could see some record highs in jeopardy. High temperatures today all across the Columbia Basin, 92 Tri-Cities, 92 in Hermiston. Our average is 81, so that's more than 10 degrees above the average. 89 in Walla Walla, 89 Pendleton, 89 in Toppenish, and 90 degrees in Yakima today. Big game, the Dust Devils taking on the Eugene Emeralds once again to continue their series, but Stacy Lee is going to be out there throwing out the first pitch, and look at this heat. She's bringing it. 91 at 6:30 for the first pitch. It's 90 degrees at 7:30, 87 at 8:30. So temperatures don't drop into the 80s until we get closer to sunset, but the wind is not going to be an issue. Winds will be light out of the north, 5 to 10 miles per hour. So you'll need the hats, you'll need the sunscreen, and you'll need the shades, but no jacket, no extra layer needed, that's for sure. Tonight, clear and cool. Temperatures fall into the low and middle 50s. So we do get these nice refreshing nights and early mornings before we start to heat up during the afternoons. Hottest day will be tomorrow as that area of high pressure is directly overhead. Temperatures still well above average. We're putting highs right around 94, Tri-Cities, Hermiston, 91 tomorrow, Walla Walla, 91 in Prosser, 91 in Yakima. 70 forecast showing that after Saturday, we have an upper level disturbance moving in. That'll bring us more clouds. by the weekend and into early next week, and it'll drop those temperatures a few degrees, but we'll take it. 90 Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, with 80s making a comeback by the middle of next week. 90 today in Yakima, 91 tomorrow, and then we have 80s back on tap Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Walla Walla, 89 today, 91 tomorrow. That'll likely be our first 90-degree day of the year, and then we could see a pop-up shower or storm on Sunday late in the day. Better chance along the higher elevations of the Blues, though. 92 today in Hermiston, 94 tomorrow, and we'll keep a slight chance for a pop-up shower storm Sunday with a more cloud cover and temperatures dropping into the upper 80s starting on Monday. Jill and Jessica.
Thank you, Tiffany. And now to political news this morning. President Biden is preparing for a speech on the cliffs of Normandy. It comes on the heels of the 80th anniversary of D-Day. ABC's Perry Russum has more.
This morning, President Biden in France preparing for a speech on democracy at Pointe-du-Hoc, one of the landing places for American soldiers 80 years ago.
We're living in a time when democracy is more at risk across the world than any point since the end of World War II, since these beaches were stormed.
Biden speaking at a D-Day commemoration yesterday, honoring American veterans for their bravery. At the forefront of Biden's speech, Ukraine.
To surrender to bullies, to bow down to dictators, is simply unthinkable.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky sharing this moment with a veteran who tries to kiss his hand.
Oh, you're the savior of the people.
You saved Europe, Zelensky says. President Biden sitting down in an exclusive interview with World News Tonight anchor David Muir.
I wanted to ask you about Ukraine. Are American weapons being used right now inside Russia?
They're authorized to be used in proximity to the border. We're not authorizing strikes 200 miles into Russia. We're not authorizing strikes on Moscow, on the Kremlin.
Former President Trump in Phoenix yesterday, his first campaign rally since being found guilty in his felony hush money trial.
And he's conceding defeat at the border.
Trump choosing to focus on Biden's executive action on the southern border that effectively shuts down the border for asylum seekers when migrant crossings surge.
Biden's order is not a border security plan. It's a concession to the fact that he has lost control over our border.
Now, as for Biden's speech on democracy coming later this morning, he's expected to talk about the fight between dictatorship and freedom while driving home a key re-election argument that he will uphold democratic freedoms. And you'll be able to watch his speech right here on Apple Valley News Now, right after Good Morning Northwest. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, another sequel. That's what you're going to be saying when you see which new movies were recently announced. Some of them I'm excited for, and maybe you will be too. We've got details on the announcement for a new Hunger Games movie. Keep it right here.
June is Men's Health Awareness Month, a good time to take steps to enrich your health and wellness with proper screenings and care. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety.
Roll into summer. Save up to $200 instantly on a wide selection of tires and wheels.
Hi, this is Paul Wood at Woods Nursery. We're in Richland on the way to West Richland. We have the largest inventory we've ever had at this time of year, and now is a great time to plant. We've got fountains too, over 60 of them to choose from. Flowering trees. We have 5 acres of nursery stock. It's absolutely full this year, and we'd love to see you come out and join us. And we appreciate your business with over 50 years, Woods Nursery.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kind of is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-7 783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
The Memorial Day mattress sale has been extended. Get big discounts on all your favorite mattress brands with even bigger savings on Serta iComfort Eco and Beauty Rest Black Hybrid sets. Plus, no interest financing with no money down at Walker's.
Attention all steak lovers. Stop by Famous Steaks for our smoking ribeye and shrimp combo for only $19.99. Juicy ribeye steak, fried shrimp, choice of 2 sides and a cornbread muffin for only $19.99 at Famous Steaks.
Good Morning Northwest streams all day at AppleValleyNewsNow.com and our mobile apps.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your entertainment news, there are a lot of movie sequels and prequels that have been announced.
Some I'm very excited are coming back, and here's David Daniel with the Hollywood Minute.
Show the hand, show it out. A new Hunger Games adventure is on the way. Author Suzanne Collins and Scholastic have announced the 5th book in the series, The Hunger Games: Sunrise on the Reaping. It'll be set 24 years before the original Hunger Games at the reaping of Panem's 50th Games, also known as the Second Quarter Quell. And there will be a movie adaptation. Lionsgate says the film version will reach theaters November 20th, 2026.
Mr. Stark, Captain, it's time.
A new take on The Avengers. June 14th, the 2012 Marvel movie will be re-released, dubbed entirely in the Lakota language. It's part of a project aimed at reintroducing and promoting the Native American language. Many of the film's stars and dozens of Native Lakota speakers recorded the new dialogue.
Hey, Pharrell. Hey, how you doing, man? You know what'd be cool is if we told my story with Lego pieces.
Seriously?
Yes, Lego. Just be open.
It may seem crazy what I'm about to say, but here's the first trailer for Piece by Piece, a journey through the mind of Pharrell Williams. The singer-songwriter, rapper, producer, and fashion designer tells his story via Lego animation. Piece by Piece arrives in theaters October 11th. Happy in Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Okay, out of all of those, which are you most excited to see?
I think The Hunger Games. I really liked that series.
But it's been so long since the Avengers were all together, and apparently they have like every character coming. I know.
Yeah, I did
so
like
many good
all
ones
the
to
Avenger
see.
movies too.
Yeah. Have you read the Hunger Games books?
I have not.
Okay, but you've seen the movies?
Yeah, I'm sad to say I haven't read the books, but
I've
I've
read
seen
the
series.
first 3, but not that Songbird one, which was my favorite. I loved that one. So good. Have you seen it yet?
I did. I saw it on a plane.
So good. Best one yet.
Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, there are over 200 asylum seekers camping near Seattle. This comes as President Biden signs an order limiting the number of migrants that can enter the country.
And if you don't have plans this weekend and are looking for something to do, we have where you can see your favorite music artists. Details coming up in a few minutes.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Walla Walla Sweets Baseball has been a beacon of our community's spirit for 14 seasons. But behind every swing and every catch lies the question, where do our players call home during the season? The answer is simple. With you, our incredible host families. It's more than just housing a player. It's about becoming part of their journey. Watching our boys chase their dreams is incredibly rewarding. Become a host family and be part of something bigger than the game. Together, we are Walla Walla Sweets.
Fred's Appliance is your go-to destination for cutting-edge home appliances. Upgrade your kitchen with the all-new Bosch dishwasher line. In stock and on sale. Say goodbye to dirty dishes and hello to crystal clear results. With sleek design and advanced technology, Fred's Appliance and Bosch make a perfect pair for your kitchen. Visit us today and experience the future of dishwashing. Fred's Appliance, transforming the heart of your home.
It's the final days of the memorial sale at Moore Furniture, and it's your last chance for massive savings. The celebration continues with store-wide sale prices and free white glove delivery and full installation, but it won't last much longer. Hurry in and check out our in-stock furniture for every room in your home. Visit morefurniture.com to pre-shop and find your nearest location.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
Are workplace injuries slowing your company down? Trust Health First Urgent Care for comprehensive occupational medicine services. Our providers are trained to diagnose and treat work-related injuries, getting your employees back to work. We also offer DOT physicals. Our expert team assesses everything from blood pressure to past medical history and even drug screenings. We work directly with employers to keep businesses running and employees safe and healthy on the job. Health First Urgent Care. We are your trusted ally for workplace wellness.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, over 200 asylum seekers camping near Seattle. This as President Biden signs an order limiting the number of migrants that can enter the U.S.
Plus, the Tri-Town Get Down Music Festival starts tonight. What artists you can see and where you can get your last-minute tickets.
Also, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast if you have any plans this weekend. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I am Jill Sperling. It is 6:30 on Friday, June 7th.
And we've been talking about it all morning, how hot it's going to get this weekend. So we'll check in now with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see when it's going to hit today. Are we going to get that in the afternoon, Tiffany?
Yeah, I think we're going to be in the 90s starting today, ladies, and then those 90s continue right into the upcoming weekend. So this is going to be the hottest weekend we've seen so far this season. And unlike last month where we saw highs in the 90s for a day or two, we're going to see 90s for a stretch of days, especially in the Tri-Cities. Right now, we are looking at that sunshine. It's a beautiful start. It is a cool start, but not quite as chilly as where we were at this time yesterday morning. Temperatures are running anywhere from 6 to about 11 degrees warmer than we were 24 hours ago. So that puts our numbers in the 50s, 55 Tri-Cities, 55 in Prosser, 58 in Connell, 60 in Walla Walla. We haven't moved there, and 56 in Yakima. And I bet by the top of the hour, we are going to be into the 60s and 70s expected by 9, 10 o'clock, by 12, 82. So we're even warm around lunchtime. You may want to take a walk outside during your lunch break or maybe eat outdoors. But then we start to really heat things up later on in the day. High temperatures around 92 degrees. Not record breaking, but certainly a good 10 degrees warmer than where we should be for this time of year. If you're going to the Dust Devils game, we'll have that forecast for you. And we'll also have some heat safety tips. And your 7-day, of course, coming up in a little bit. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Well, this week, the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory held Tech Fest. It focuses on artificial intelligence and machine learning.
Researchers at PNNL are studying just about every field of science that you can imagine. And events like this give them the chance to come together and see what other scientists are working on. We spoke with one researcher who's using artificial intelligence and thermal cameras that measure heat instead of light to find out if proposed wind turbine projects will impact bird populations.
Observers are often limited by the environment that they're in. So oftentimes if you're going to be a bird watcher and you're out in the field, you're kind of limited by, let's say there's a cloudy day, you can't really see any birds in the sky, so you kind of have to end the day at that point. Our system actually works 24/7 around the clock, and because we're using thermal imaging cameras, we work in low light environments. So running through the night, we're able to detect a bird or even a bat. They can pass by our field of view and we can still detect them.
His work is focused on offshore wind farms, so currently not something that would impact the proposed Horse Heaven Hills project. But concern over endangered hawks habitat is a factor in this proposal. And so is the debate over where the hawks are actually living. This is something we've been covering for years now, and we're going to take an in-depth look at the Horse Heaven Hills wind farm proposal in a series starting next week.
Going to Yakima now, where for the first time in years, the Yakima City Council will not be acknowledging LGBTQ+ Pride Month. They voted 5-2 against a proclamation proposed by Yakima Pride. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us Pride organizers aren't letting anything dim their light ahead of the celebration this weekend.
Yakima Pride's gathering started with just a handful of people getting together to celebrate Pride. Now it's grown to include thousands of people, and this year is expected to be the biggest yet. Yakima Pride's annual celebration kicks off with a parade Saturday in downtown Yakima. Vendor coordinator Desi Quenzer says the parade is still on Yakima Avenue, but the festival has a new home.
We love being downtown, and we feel in the heart of Yakima, but we were really just outgrowing that space. We wanted to accommodate more vendors, we wanted to accommodate more people, and so, State Fair Park was just the obvious choice. More than 70 vendors this year and a 21+ after party. With some really cool drag queen performers from out of town. This is the first year we've ever done that. But Quenzer says it's more than just a party. As someone who's grown up in Yakima, this is an extremely, extremely important space and a very important event for me personally, just because there hasn't always been this level of acceptance. It's something Sage Daniels with the Rejected Rhinestones, a local drag cast, seeks to help create with their performances, including ones happening at the festival and the seasons on Saturday night.
Our whole premise is just bringing good vibes, being good people. We do fundraisers and charity events for the community when we can.
Daniel says for them, it's personal.
Pride means to me that I can be me without any repercussions. I don't have to explain myself or pretend to be anybody else. I just get to be me, be proud of who I am.
Andrew Pytel with Single Hill Brewing says for their business, it's about being an inclusive space and supporting their community. This year with their Pay It No Mind brew.
We have a series of beers we do throughout the year called Beer Grows Community, where 10% of the sales for those beers go to a local nonprofit. For June, we work with Yakima Pride and do that beer.
But Pytel says the support isn't just 1 month out of the year.
Single Hill prides itself on being like a place that's available for marginalized people in our community to come. And so when Pride happens each year, we're excited and we're happy, but it's also like we're not like pulling out the rainbow flag, but that's up there all year round.
The Pride Parade kicks off at 10 a.m. on Saturday, followed by the festival at State Fair Park starting at noon. We have more information about those details on our website. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
This week, President Biden signed an executive order that restricts the number of people who can enter the country seeking asylum. And some Democratic-led cities have seen huge influxes of migrants.
While Seattle hasn't seen as many as Chicago, officials say the increase is putting a strain on the region's shelter and service capacity. Around 240 asylum seekers have been camping near a busy highway in Kent since last weekend. They're facing the possibility of arrest for trespassing, but hoping officials will let them move into a vacant motel next door. Ian Greer, a volunteer at the camp, says Biden's new restrictions aren't helping.
I don't expect that capping migration numbers is going to really have a meaningful positive impact on the lives of any migrants. In fact, I think the sooner that people are able to apply for asylum and begin the long, arduous, years-long process of waiting for a work permit, the better off they're all going to be.
New funding could help. The county will receive $5 million to respond to the influx of migrants.
Something you can check out this weekend if you don't have plans yet. The Tri-Town Get Down Music Festival starts today and goes through Sunday.
And this takes place at the John Dam Plaza and features over 100 acts with over 10 stages. Headliners that you can see include Paul Russell, Kyle, and Hobo Johnson and the Lovemakers. You can get your tickets at tritowngetdown.com/tickets.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, the countdown is on for the Olympics.
And we have what organizers unveil today as Paris marks 50 days until the Games.
Good Morning Northwest streams all day at AppleValleyNewsNow.com and our mobile apps.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Wild Edition goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a Bronco Sport Wild Edition for $339 a month for 36 months. Or purchase with $3.9 for 36 and get $2,000 wild bonus cash.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
The Memorial Day savings have been extended at all Walker's Furniture stores with big holiday discounts on all your favorite brands. Get the biggest savings of the season or take advantage of 5 years no-interest financing.
During these final days at Walker's.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kind of is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
More epic than a sky full of lanterns. More epic than solo sailing the 7 seas. More epic than getting that beach body in time for summer. It's the epic summer sale at Denver Mattress, and that means everything is on sale. Like the Queen Size Summit, now only $299.99. Purchase a Tempur-Pedic and get a free $300 gift. Or score no interest financing until January 2029, plus free shipping. Shop the epic summer sale today, only at Denver Mattress.
Gloria got gear for the great outdoors. Charles chose a charity. What would you do with extra cash? The Department of Revenue returns missing money to Washingtonians every day. Easily find and claim yours at claimyourcash.org.
Tonight, join Apple Valley News Now and your Tri-City Dust Devils for Family Feast Night. Get hot dogs, soft drinks, ice cream, potato chips, and Laffy Taffy for just $2 each this Friday night. We'll see you at the ball game.
Mark has a new system to prevent him from snoring. Yes.
From Inside Out 2, Amy Poehler. Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. Check this out. The Olympic Games are coming in July.
Paris is counting down as the host city marks 50 days until the start of the Summer Games. And today, the Olympics organizers unveiled the 5 Olympic rings mounted on the Eiffel Tower.
That monument means so much, of course, for the French people, but all over the world. So to see the 5 colors there of all the continents and the symbol behind of the unity of the athletes from all over the world that are going to compete soon here in Paris and all over France. It's going to be great moments, and it's very emotional for us.
The Olympic and Paralympic medals in Paris are being embedded with pieces of iron taken from the tower. The popular landmark in central Paris has seen an increase in visitors in the lead up to the 2024 Games. Now, Jessica, this is something that I'm always excited for. I'm not really a big sports watcher, but when the Olympics come around, then I'm all for it.
I think I've only watched a few times in my life.
Really?
But I like how they have the interesting sports in.
They really do.
And apparently they added a bunch of new ones. So it's like, I like seeing the crazy sports you don't usually see on TV, like luge or...
in the winter,
so all that fun stuff. It's always kind of random, but...
very unique sports.
Yeah, all good stuff. Well, coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, get ready for a hot weekend. Tiffany Savona lets us know just how hot next.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac? Santa Fe burger sauce. Burger. Jalapeno pepper. Burger. Cheese. Burger. Spicy cheese bacon. Guac. Cheese. Bacon.
Carl's Jr. El Diablo is back. Get a single for $5.99.
Hey, burger!
Get burger. Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new, full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
The Memorial Day mattress sale has been extended. Get big discounts on all your favorite mattress brands with even bigger savings on Serta iComfort Eco and Beauty Rest Black Hybrid sets. Plus, no interest financing with no money down at Walker's.
Grab your kilts and join the fun Saturday, June 15th at the Prosser Wine and Food Park for a day filled with Scottish flair and family-friendly festivities at the 2024 Prosser Scottish Fest. This annual event promises a vibrant celebration of all things Scottish, featuring everything from heavy athletics and clan gatherings to Celtic bands, Scottish cuisine, and Highland dance. Tickets are on sale now at prosserscottishfest.org. Get yours today.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th, for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at tritowngetdown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
Attention all steak lovers. Stop by Famous Steaks for our smoking ribeye and shrimp combo for only $19.99. Juicy ribeye steak, fried shrimp, choice of 2 sides and a cornbread muffin for only $19.99 at Famous Steaks.
Give in to your devilish desires. Scorch your taste buds. It's Carl's Jr.'s El Diablo Burger.
I'm short on cash.
It's just $5.99.
Fine.
The Carl's Jr. El Diablo Single, just $5.99.
Big burger. Get burger.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
A lot of kids and teachers getting excited for the end of the school year, which wraps up next week for many of the school districts. Let's talk about some of the other upcoming holidays. You only have 9 days until Father's Day, so start thinking about Dad and how you can celebrate him. 12 days until Juneteenth. 13 days until summer officially begins, but it's going to feel like summer. It already has here in the Columbia Basin, and 27 days until the 4th of July. It'll be here before we know it. Temperatures are in the 50s this morning. It's a cool start, but not quite as chilly as those 40s that we saw yesterday morning. It's 55 in Tri-City, 60 Walla Walla, 59 in Dayton, 58 Connell, 58 at Hanford, and 56 degrees in Yakima. Here's the weather setup for today. That area of high pressure that was building across the desert southwest yesterday, shifting farther north today. Therefore, that is why 90s are back in our forecast locally. This ridge of high pressure, well, it'll be over top of us tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the hottest day, although I have brought temperatures down just a little bit since it doesn't look that like the high will be as strong as once advertised. Look at that low offshore. That is our next upper level disturbance that will be moving in on Sunday, pushing that high off to the east. So that means that we'll start to see a slight cooling trend by the end of the weekend and into early next week. A good thing if you're not a fan of the 90s, because we're looking at a hot day today and a hot weekend ahead. 92 for your high today in Tri-Cities, 89 in Walla Walla, 92 in Hermiston, 90 at Hanford, and 90 degrees in Yakima, 89 in Toppenish. If you're going to be headed to the Dust Devils game today, be on the lookout for Stacy Lee. She'll be throwing out the first pitch. It's going to be hot, even though we're going to be a few hours away from sunset. So you'll need the shades. You'll likely need that sunscreen. I'd bring it just in case. Temperatures will be around 91 at the first pitch at 6:30, 90 at 7:30. Sun doesn't set until 8:46, so most of the game will be played with the sun up. Temperatures don't drop into the 80s until we get closer to sunset, and the winds will not be an issue for the players today. Winds at the north 5 to 10 miles per hour. So best of luck to the Dust Devils. Tonight, clear and cool once again. Temperatures drop into the 50s. Great weather if you want to open those windows overnight and let that fresh air in. But then you want to close them and have the AC running tomorrow, because highs will be in the low and middle 90s. 93 at Hanford, 94 Tri-Cities, 94 in Hermiston tomorrow. I think we'll finally hit 90 in Walla Walla, which will likely be the first 90-degree day of the season. It's going to be hot tomorrow and today and Sunday, but we're not talking about breaking any records. Tomorrow, the hottest day forecast for our main cities, low and middle 90s, but look at the records. We're still a good 10 degrees away from those records, which are in the triple digits. All of those set back in 2015. Here are just some things to remember this weekend. If you're going to be planning those outdoor activities, try to shift them earlier in the day or later in the day, a few hours before sunset. If you're going to be boating or enjoying the rivers, the river water is still very cold with water temperatures in the 50s. Keep the kids away from that. But a pool is a better option, or getting out the sprinkler or the water table in the backyard. Stay hydrated, wear that sunscreen, be sure to reapply. That is key, and SPF 30 or higher. And be sure to check on those young kids, the elderly, and your pets often when temperatures get this warm. 7-day forecast showing that we will see those temperatures come down a little, and we will see more clouds Sunday. Mostly cloudy, 90 on Monday, 90 Tuesday, and then 80s return Wednesday, Thursday. Yakima 90 today, 91 tomorrow. More clouds on Sunday, coming down to 88. Ladies?
Thank you, Tiffany. And in community events, the Evening Farmers Market held its grand opening in downtown Kennewick. That was yesterday. So this year, it's located at the public market, and you'll find everything from fresh fruit and vegetables to skincare, jewelry, and even locally made freeze-dried dog food.
There's 98% of the water is removed from it. Once you take that quarter cup, you add a quarter cup of warm water to it, and you let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then you can add your kibble to it.
What a neat idea. I'm gonna have to get that for my dog. And we got more information about that up on our website. That's applevalleynewsnow.com. Also, the Evening Farmers Market is open from 4 to 7 p.m. every Thursday through late October at the Kennewick Public Market. Looking ahead today, that Tri-City Dust Devils are taking on the Eugene Emeralds at Giza Stadium at 6:30. Our very own Stacy Lee is throwing out the first pitch at that game, and Tiffany just told us that the temperature during first pitch will be 91 degrees, so keep that in mind if you're going. And we'll be there live tonight on Apple Valley News Now. And don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast. But first, here's a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Rex Heuermann, the alleged Gilgo Beach serial killer, is now charged in 2 additional murders.
There is a document that we found, which certainly, we would argue, illustrates that he meticulously planned these murders and really worked hard to not only commit the murders, but to make sure that he was not caught.
Prosecutors said advanced DNA testing establishing a link between Heuermann and 2 new victims.
One murder is obviously horrific, and it's a difficult thing to defend.
Heuermann showed no reaction in court, where he appeared with hands cuffed behind his back. His attorney entered a not guilty plea.
I'll be highly surprised if there aren't more victims, and the reason why is serial killing is an obsession.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we're talking to the district attorney about the case. With your GMA First Look, I'm Aaron Katursky, ABC News, Riverhead, New York.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Now, the morning sprint.
Welcome back. Time right now is 6:53.
We're going to get to your first alert forecast in a moment, but we begin with a look at this morning's top stories. Starting off, a Toppenish police officer shot a person who authorities say had a weapon.
And authorities say officers with the Toppenish Police Department were assisting officers with the Yakima Nation Tribal Police during a disturbance call. The shooting happened in the 400 block of South Toppenish Street. At one point, one of the officers shot the person but did not release what kind of weapon the person had. The person was taken to the hospital and their current condition is not yet known.
Pasco police are investigating after a man tried to attack another person with an axe. It happened yesterday afternoon near the intersection of North 13th Avenue and West Pearl Street. Authorities say they are still working out what happened before the man apparently tried to attack. No one ended up being hurt, but the large police response had officers carrying large rifles and walking around the scene. Lieutenant Groom says they were able to arrest the man even though he tried to get away.
Yesterday's high temperatures did not help firefighters as they battled a few fires. Pasco fire crews were fighting this house fire on Sandifer Parkway. And yesterday afternoon, authorities blocked off Road 60 and part of Comiskey Drive while firefighters were working in the area. Officials tell us no one was hurt and the cause at this time is unknown.
And several agencies responded to a fire also yesterday afternoon in the area of Quincy Avenue and Canal Drive across the street from the Zintal Creek Golf Course. Washington State Patrol, the Kennewick Police Department, BNSF Railway, and the Kennewick Fire Department assisted in battling the blaze. The fire got close to the railway, which is why BNSF responded, but it's still unknown what the cause of the fire was.
And Ben Franklin Transit announces the changes coming to their fare has been postponed to next year. BFT had originally planned to implement the new fixed route fare structure in the summer, but the board of directors recommended postponing those changes until early 2025. This as they work on implementing a mobile ticketing system. Next year, BFT will revisit the fare change recommendations after the impact of Initiative 2117, which would repeal the Climate Commitment Act. And for more details, you can head to our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Have you ever wondered how scientists come up with groundbreaking discoveries that change our everyday lives? At PNNL, one of the answers is TechFest. This is a 4-day-long event, and it gives researchers within PNNL the chance to get together and see what other labs are being worked on within PNNL. TechFest has been going on for nearly a decade, and this year one of the biggest topics being focused on is artificial intelligence and machine learning.
The Tri-Cities is offering a unique new feature at one of Richland's parks. City leaders and members of the community turned out for the big unveiling yesterday. The outdoor fitness center at Richland's Howard Amon Park is officially open. The fitness court is available for people of different levels of fitness abilities. At this time, the court doesn't have a specific name, but it's open 24 hours a day in all seasons. And now we'll check in with Tiffany for a final look at your first alert forecast this morning. Hey, Tiffany.
Good morning, ladies. And if you're going to be doing those workouts outdoors this weekend, you want to get them in during the early morning hours before it really starts to heat up. Right now, it's pretty comfortable for a morning walk or a morning run. Temperatures in the 50s. You can see now coming up to the 60s as expected at the top of the hour. 62 Walla Walla, 55 in the Tri-Cities. Now it's 64 in Yakima. Big event going on not only today, but through the weekend. But here's the forecast for today for the Tri-Town Get Down in Richland. Starting later on this afternoon, temperatures in the lower 90s. Be sure to take the water with you, sunscreen and the shades, and those temperatures will drop into the 80s after sunset. We'll finally get into the 70s after 10 o'clock. So a warm evening, but at least the humidity is on the low end. Tomorrow is going to be the peak of the heat, 94 in the Tri-Cities. Then we'll see more clouds, especially Sunday and Monday. Highs dropping to around 90 degrees, but still hot. 90 degrees in Yakima today, 91 tomorrow, 88 mostly cloudy on Sunday. Walla Walla 89, 91 tomorrow. That'll likely be our first 90-degree day of the season. 86 on Sunday with that upper-level disturbance moving through. Can't rely on a spotty shower storm, but better chances along the mountainous areas. 92 in Hermiston today, 94 and hot tomorrow, and we'll bring it down a few degrees by the end of the weekend and into early next week. Stay safe in the heat, everyone. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany, and thanks for waking up with us and watching Good Morning Northwest. GMA is next.
Your local news is back tonight at 5, and you can always find the latest updates on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Have a great weekend.